turn the generator back on if you want. Let's get this fixed head up. We can take the baler. It's wrapped around the tree. We can leave it on for now if you want.
We gotta take it off eventually, right?
Maybe. So all it's gotta do is hook to the thing, so if it can hook to the frame with that on there.
Okay.
The tape, maybe? Is that? Hello, everybody. We got the well. It's been pumping for a little bit. We're breaking down our rig before the clouds move in. Obviously, I'm kidding about the clouds. There ain't no clouds. We got sunshine today. Oh, you ready? Yeah. He fell over this morning. That handle? That's great. Both arms are about level. Oh, effing Tommy got this one.
Oh man, fucking 2 week well.
He made the comment. I just want to leave this one.
Oh yeah.
Me too,
fucking.
brother.
I broke something.
Are you going up?
This is down. This is down because this
You're right.
light
You're right.
over there is up.
You're right. As it's going down all the way, it's starting to pop off on this side. Okay. And which way? I have the strippers over here. Yes, I do. Hello, people. How are you? Luigi says hello with a wave. Luigi waved at us.
Were you still gonna pump it a little more? It's up to you. I don't think it really needs it.
Yeah. I guess I'll kick the pump on one more time. It's probably better safe than sorry. Get it a little. Plus, if we need water, we can fill a bucket or something real quick.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll fill a bucket or something.
I'd love something to drink, man. That water there is so much better than that fucking EPA.
The water coming out of the well?
Yeah.
You want to drink that instead?
Oh, dude, fuck yeah.
It's so much better, I agree. You give me a little twist here. I can do the twist.
I just go like this.
Yeah, I used to, but what it does is it flares the bell end a little
Makes
bit.
it easier to get it off the next time.
Or leak more when it's pumping something. We use that small piece right where it's at.
Yeah, this is your piece. This is for the pipe.
That's fine. We'll just run it through this real quick. That way you can fill your bucket, and I'm not flooding where I'm working quite too much. All right, I'm in, Daddy. Wait.
You spit on it next time, man. That hurt.
That hurt? Sorry. I don't think I could play the serious role of a fucking grizzled driller. Like, I'm just cranky in the morning. That's not who I am all day. Battery power is at like 15%. Damn. Let's see when it changes color. Oh, my crotch is getting wet. Ah. Damn it. The water was flowing out of the pipe and down along the side of the pipe. Sorry, I'll just go stand in the sun for 15 minutes. What bucket? This one. We're using this one. That did not work. Yeah, bucket's fighting me the whole time. Yeah, we'll probably let it pump for a little bit. Before I tie it in. I'll grab the other bucket and use that as well. Mix it up real good. Sorry about that generator. Why does it sound like there's no fuel in it? Oh, mother. Ah! See, I'll let it pump. We'll cycle it on and off for the next 20-30 minutes before we tie it in. Just me, or does my area look like it's sinking? No, that's a joke. There's always been this bump right here, so it's been like a foot down the whole time we've been here. Rig's broken down, folks. Sorry you missed out on that part of the show. It'll be live again later when I end the stream. I think you could even go back to it. I'm not sure. Right now, it's probably not cleaner to drink that water. We could label it as like all natural with minerals. The floating bits of rock are the minerals itself. Alright.
You know why that?
Huh?
Pouring you a sock or a shirt.
I am going to add this other stick because I'm going to pump it longer than a minute. We got to flip it around. The bell ends on the other end. Oof. How am I going to do this more than one hand? Here we go. Phone don't get wet. All you got to do is push it down. You got it? All right. I was like, phone don't get wet. Sorry, I'm dancing. How much better of a mood when everything works. I was like, what the hell's happening? Ba-na-na-na. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome to the channel. Hanging out with Ralph here. We're pumping off before we tie it in. The rig is already broken down. We're just waiting for it to clear up a little bit more. Cycling her on, off, on, off. Right now, that bits of rock. Oh, you can't really see it that well on your screen, I'm sure. What was the heat index yesterday? 100?
The lady at the store said it was supposed to be like 105.
105. Damn. Can't feel it in the shade, but I bet I could cook an egg omelet out on the road. Hey, wait, before I make that bet. What temperature does the road have to be to cook an egg on?
I don't know. Chicken needs to be at least 160 before you can eat it.
Is it 65 or is it 185 for chicken? And fish is 155 or 165.
I just cook it until it turns black.
I'll make sure that bitch is done. Now, smoking chicken, like in a smoker, oh man, the first time I had smoked chicken, I freaked out.
I thought,
why is this fucking pink?
Me too, same.
My mama taught me one thing for sure. It wasn't not to eat pink chicken. I learned that on my own. She taught me one thing. No one was going to ever kidnap me. She was right. He's enjoying the enriched waters. Telling you, we bottle that up and we just sell it. Enriched mineral water. Boom.
Dude, it's great for your fucking skin, I'm telling you.
Agree with the rock water, just hitting it. I hate it personally. I'm in the shower and I'm cleaning out my hair, and then I got rock bits in there, clay, and my beard. Oh yeah, it's not white. I don't have a gray beard, babe. It's just the rock.
You know what, man?
I do have a gray beard. I do. I know. There's like nothing in this one. I personally like to just take my face and just dunk myself. Woo! Personally, a lot more refreshing. Woo! Great, now I got water in my ear. Sacrifices we make.
The legends are made of.
Legends. Oh, connecting. Why are you reconnecting? Alright, it's reconnected. He's doing the same thing now. So refreshing versus out there in the heat, man. We got our own little oasis, people. I'm gonna cycle it off real quick. Oh, I about fell over picking up my shirt. This is how we cycle her off. It's a space duck, Vegeta. So domestic. Now I gotta put my hand in that bucket where he was taking a bath. There's nothing in there. That's cool. It's been pumping for a little bit. It first started pumping. The hell ringtone was that? We're gonna give it a few minutes to cycle off. We'll turn it back on the pump. How you feeling, Ralph?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Ooh-rah. Wait. Ooh-ah. Who us? Who us? We're gonna go over that mountain, boys. We'll charge them. Who us?
The Marines.
Who? Rah. Air Force. Huh. Well, no, that's not all Air Force. It was security forces when I was in there.
All the Marines are the ones that speak.
Who us? Who us?
Because they're hoorah.
Hoorah. That's their war cry. I have a war cry.
You want to hear the Navy's war cry?
Kind of. No! It's pretty close. Any guys in the Navy in the chat? Disagree with him? Want to disagree with Ralph on that one? My buddy, he was in the Navy too. He kept coming up with fucking jokes.
He was in also?
Yeah. Because there was...
You were also in the Navy?
Oh, I was at the naval base.
Okay.
So, I mean, I was at a consolidated area, so it was all 5 branches. We had like 3 Coast Guards hanging out with us.
It don't matter if you go in the hole, standing next to it's just as bad.
Oh, man, that's rough. He made these fucking awful... Because he was Filipino.
Oh.
So you know what kind of jokes he had.
He's Filipino.
He had all sorts of fucking off... Like, humor you can't say these days. The one he had, he's like... What are you... oh, man. What is it? How did he go? You see a Filipino walking a dog. What do you see? Filipino walking a dog. Okay. What do you see when you see a Filipino walking 10 dogs? I'm not sure. What do you see? He's like, lunch for the week, getting it trimmed. I'm like, oh my god. He had another one. It was more of the Navy joke. He's like, do you know why we switched to non-bar soap? We went to the lotion. No, why? so it's harder for us to pick up. Longer for us to pick up. Oh my gosh, dude, stop. He was funny. He made fun of himself, the military, all of us. And then about after 3 weeks, the jokes kind of just recycled. So when he's asking about the herd dogs and why they swapped to the lotion or the...
Everybody's already forgot
We're
it.
all, yeah, like some of them did. Or we have new people coming into base, so he's telling the joke, and we're just like, oh my gosh, stop, please. He was a funny guy. I can't remember his name now. Nyung, N-Y-U-N-G. No, that's not it. I can't remember his name now. Let's plug this back in. Is he standing in front of the water? Hey, Ralph, take 2 steps back. He said nope. He ran for that water. Before it changed, it's all clear. Oh, you can see my fingers through it. Gritty.
Yeah.
I made a mistake right there.
Me too.
Got some rock in that. I'll splash it in my beard though. See how much rock's in there. Couple grains floating in my crack there. Sparta! Yeah. You gotta yell out things like that, you know? We're gonna be tying this in a little bit. 6 likes. I like that. Good numbers coming in. Hanging out with me for a few minutes. Ralph is right there. He customized the truck a little bit, organized the back end, got an umbrella, 3 umbrellas. He even bought a little American flag for inside the cab. What a great guy.
How you doing?
Hey Ralph, I bet we could kick that tree in half. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry. Right here.
That tree still got some life in it, man. We should let it keep moving.
Oh, well then. Okay. It's got life in it. It's got life in it. But now that I mentioned it, I see it. You want to kick it, don't you?
Thinking more of like a grandma.
Huh. And grandma amongst all the youngins, and then granddad right here.
Might be holding on just long enough to see the rest of them grow up.
I can't stop once I start, okay? I can't start. I can't stop. Oh gosh. Don't look. Don't look.
That's what you think of?
Yeah.
Grandma?
No, it said stop peeing in the bucket.
God, I can't stop. I can't stop coming.
Whoa, no, I was talking about Dumb and Dumber, where they're peeing in the beer bottle. Officer pulls him over. He's like, "Hey, stop peeing." He's like, "I can't stop once I started." That's an old movie. It's fair. He sees all. Says stop peeing in the bucket. Come to find out, it's our well. Pulling a lot more rock now. Yeah, it's got to clean up a lot. The important thing is we broke the rig down. We can move the rig to another job site. And then they can...
No, because if we make something that could go wrong, it will go wrong.
It will go wrong. Oh,
We don't need to set up
we have
scenarios.
someone says we have a dare coming in. Let me just plug my charger in right quick. Because... Kiss each other.
No.
Nope. My wife would be upset. She'd murder me. That's the only reason I said no. A dare's a dare. I mean, fuck, but I can't. He walked away. He said, no, I'm walking. I don't want to hear these dares.
Nah, I drank a bag of crumbles before kissing another guy.
He said he'd drink a bag of crumbles. All right, what's your cash app, Ralph? We're about to get people to pay for you to drink a bag of crumbles. I'll bring you to the hospital. Don't worry. You won't even get through like 3 ounces of that.
It's gotta be Thursday.
It's got to be Thursday.
I'm going to a theme park tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you leave. Ralph's gonna go probably over to Epic Universe. He changed his mind.
What's up? The guy changed his mind?
They said he's coming back. He changed his mind.
I didn't know. I can't change my mind for the fucking kids.
So my phone's hooked up to the charger because it's nearly about to die. Hanging in there at 5%.
You ain't got big enough boobs.
I ain't got big enough boobs.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you're mentioning my breast size, my little A's here. What's the smaller? Is it the more A's there are, the smaller it is? So I got all the A's right here. I could probably put my wife's bra on and it would just sit tight, just because of my shoulders. He walked away again. He didn't want to hear that. 8 likes, 8 likes. Here we are. So we did not accept the dare for various reasons. I do apologize. If it was JJ, I might have done it. I'd grabbed his ass anyway. So like, good game. Oh, I mistimed that. Oh! Julio, I'll do it to the boss, man. I'll give him a kiss. It's the Italian way, right?
I was about to say, he's Italian.
Yeah. It's fair. Fair game. Daryl, I think not. I don't want to get shot. He's got like 2 of his weapons behind his desk and 1 in his truck. No, thank you. Casey? Fucking do it. Casey would have fucking took you up on that bet. Oh my gosh, I gotta link you to his channel real quick. Casey would have done it. I'm just saying, I would have won the dare right there if it was Casey working with me. No, I wouldn't. I'd have been sexually assaulted. Because I'd have been saying no, and he'd have been right there. If Casey's in the chat, admit it. Other than that, there's really nothing for us to do except wait for this to pump clear.
No, we can smoke some pot. I'm playing. You can't do that.
Boss man, if you're in the chat, I'm sorry. He's not joking. Why is all the casing on one side?
It's not a strap.
We got 4 sticks?
3.
Why did we take... Oh, that's right. We have a shorty.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can probably scrap. I don't want to have you cleaning up again. But I'm going to say that we're pretty good on this one. Earlier when we had it pumping, I started breaking down my rig. I broke down the struts, took them off. And then I kept looking and I said, I don't think this is going to clear up. At that point, Ralph had already picked up all the wood, put stuff away.
That was all yesterday afternoon.
Oh, it was yesterday then?
Yeah. And then this morning, well, we did it this morning breaking the rig down, but I had already cleaned everything up thinking we would be good to go.
Did I break it down yesterday? I did break it down yesterday.
No,
it was yesterday.
No,
in the amount of time because the wood was put back by the time I was breaking the shit. And we put them on this morning.
Yeah, you're right.
I had to lift it back up to get the one side on there.
No, it was today.
Oh, yeah, it was today. Today. Yeah, no, we got it wrong. It was today. It's today. Yep. I think I could cycle it off right quick. What's my battery power? 5%. I can't move. You know what? That's fine. You guys can watch him walk away for a second. Let me cycle it off. Might as well let it settle, let everything sit, and then we'll be good to go. Here, let me move this again. We're gonna look at the back of the truck here while I jump in. You can. All right. So we're hanging out with Ralph in the truck. Brother?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, he's gonna go to Universal Studios this weekend. Or this week. He's leaving tonight. And I am taking one of his cigarettes. Because mine's over there in the sun. We all share in cancer, I guess, right? Do not smoke cigarettes. I'll quit eventually again. Process for me to quit smoking cigarettes, I'll have to quit drinking beer, smoking weed, and I'll have to go back to the gym all at the same time just to break that habit again. I've done it 3 times, once for a few years, once for 7 years. And every time it had to be everything done at once, or I wouldn't be able to break the habit at all.
I just smoked more pot.
I would have agreed, except I got into the habit of breaking tobacco into my weed. So if I gotta stop smoking weed or tobacco, I gotta quit weed for a little bit. I can get back on weed after I'm done with the habit of, which is what, 5 weeks, 6 weeks is a habit breaking point. That's when you can actually start reforming your habits. So
I don't know.
I know the first 2.5 months, 8 weeks, I'm all pissy. I start going to the gym every day after work. That way I'm not around anyone. I can't say anything to my wife or my kid. I'll hit the gym like crazy. And then the new habit becomes eating. Because now I'm bored. And the go-to comfort for anyone who quits smoking anything, they start eating instead. And the first time I quit smoking, I put on like 38 pounds, even while I was going to the gym. So I was up to like 205. And I started running way more. Got back down to like 5. Now I'm cruising around 150, 145, somewhere in there. So.
Yeah, I'm stuck at my weight.
I'd like to cut down another 15 pounds, get back down to 120. You know, my first year of the military weight. Before that first year, I had to get a waiver to get into the Air Force. I was like 85, maybe 90 pounds. What was the amount? 95 or 1? You had to be able to give weight or give blood. So however much, is it 105 to give blood?
I don't know.
You know, I know my wife couldn't do it until after her pregnancy. After we had our kid, she's closer to like 1 something. I'm not gonna say it on live, just in case she's there. I can pick you up. That's all that matters. If I can't pick you up, I gotta go to the gym some more. We're giving it a few minutes for the water to settle inside the casing. It's what we call cycle on, cycle off. So it runs for like 20-30 minutes, sits for 15-10 minutes, somewhere in that range. You can do 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. It's better to let it run for a bit and then let it sit for about the same amount of time. And then when you kick it back on, you'll have clear water for a bit, and then that way the hardest is when it turns on. We're still in the casing. It's not going to pull anything crazy around the casing there. We got like 40 feet of casing. But because it's the hardest when it pulls on, everything right outside the casing gets pulled. So any loose material, rock, debris, I don't want to say clay or sand because we don't have that, we have rock. But anything that's loose gets pulled in, which is why it changes color from that clear to that cloudy, and then it'll clear up again over time, and it'll go through waves because it's pulling that formation. Or so I'm told. I don't really know anything. Anyone else dancing? All 16 of you? Ralph's not dancing either.
No, I'm breaking up pot.
Oh, he's doing something. He's doing something important for the morale of the team. And as you can see, he's not anywhere near here. Wait, what's today's date? The 17th. Okay. Did I have a text? I thought it said 30 million subscribers. That's the name of the song playlist. 30 million subscribers special. But I was like, there's no fucking way I hit 30 million right then. None. Not with 20 viewers. It's the name of the song playlist thing. YouTube Music, 30 million subscribers special, copyright free. It says copyright free. We'll find out. I'll click copyright free. If anyone's got a playlist that's copyright free or anything they want to share, let me know. I'll give it a go. Now I open the Pandora's box there. I'm going to get crazy links. Meat spin. Blech. I've practically inhaled that full throttle. It's the closest thing to that mega drink that was on tap at Speedway. Some Speedways still have them in Florida. It's not Speedway. It's something with an R now. It's Rebel.
Racetrack.
Rebel Gas. It's got an R in a square. I found that they have my drink there too. There's one down Little Road over in Port Richey. There's one in Oldsmar. And another one on Tampa Street when you're going towards the hockey arena. Found.
Oh man, I know why I'm wanting so much sweets.
Because you're high?
No, it's because I'm getting my water levels going down, like my electrolytes and stuff. No, I'm about to drink the electrolyte drink.
Oh, you got an electrolyte drink. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Trying to figure out why I'm wanting to eat this whole freaking pack of cookies. No, I don't usually do that.
You about ate the whole pack of cookies. Damn, brother. Weren't they full this morning?
Yeah, I only had one serving of them. I've already.
What is one serving? Like 8 cookies?
About 4.
About 4.
So in between and 4.
About 4? Is that what it really says?
It really says that.
Oh my gosh. Serving size are bullshit.
Oh, this one actually says 3 cookies.
3
The
cookies.
gas station. There are some that say about 3. I mean about 4.
About 3 cookies
So
is the serving size.
Yeah.
That, man, that's crazy. I want to say the first time I actually started eating like a growing boy, I was at an ice cream parlor in Miami, outside of the Sunset Mall. There's like an ice cream place right outside of Sunset Mall or whatever. And I remember looking at the kids menu thinking, this isn't going to fill me up. And I asked my dad, I was like, can I get something on the adult menu? And we went through it and he found something that he thought would fill me up. And when I ordered it, the waitress is like, don't you think that's a little big for you? My father he didn't flip. He said the boy told you what he wanted. Like, if not, lady, I'm gonna get to eat some more later.
I would say you got boxes, right?
Right. Then again, this is like 98.99, so she was probably making a joke.
Yeah, that was back whenever you could make fun of people and not get a fucking mob called.
Mind you, I was 80 pounds until I was like junior year, mid-junior year. I sprouted up to like 95 pounds. 90 pounds. I went from 5 foot to 5'7" my junior year. Yeah, buddy. That was the most I've grown in like 8 years. Oh man, I wanted to play sports, but they all looked at me and said, the wind will blow you away, kid. The pads are too heavy for you. Fine, I guess I'll just run track. You think you could jump the hurdles? On the women's setting, it's taller than me still. No. What do you think you could do? I guess I'll do the long distance. I was the best at it too in that school. Not my first try. And actually, that's a lie. Jeff beat me.
You know when I found out that I liked track?
Was it the discus or the javelin or the pole vaulters? That's
No,
when
it
I
was
fell in love with the
whenever
field
it was
events.
running.
Ah,
It was all running. We had to run every day. We had to do one lap every day before we could start playing in PE. All right.
oh right.
I got tired of being the last motherfucker. All right. And so I started running as fast as I could the whole way around the fucking track. It didn't matter if I stopped running and had to finish like barely running across it. As fast as I could run,
It was only one
I
lap they
ran.
made you do?
Yeah, one lap.
You never felt like you had to do more? Like when you were in the phase? You were in that mode and you just kept going?
Hold on. This was middle school, and I did that every day at PE. Every day we went outside, I did that. All right. And then when we got to high school, I was in band, and instead of practicing with my instrument, I ran around the football field. Like
So,
the whole
with your
practice.
instrument though?
No.
Oh, that would have been so
I
much
carried.
funnier.
I was in the pit section, so all the instruments were standing instruments. But the concert bass, which is like as big as the hood of the truck, I would carry out like this and like raise it up and down on the way
Press it,
out.
baby. Press it.
My nickname was Patrick Swayze in high school.
Listen. Hey, listen. Man, it was like the first day I had actually asked the coach, because I was like, look, you got me in the 4x8, the 800, and the 32. But I really want to do pole vault. Can I do pole vault? And he had me practicing over the weekend with him and a few others that asked to do. Because he thought I was joking about the discus. He's like, you're not going to throw the discus further than anyone else. I was like, yeah, but I can still do 2 more events, man. How about pole vault? Can I please do pole vault? So he had us doing that on the weekend. The next Monday after I did my mid-distance training, it was unfortunate for the kid, but one of our better pole vaulters, he was like the second guy. As he went for it, the stick had snapped on the up part, and when he came down, he didn't hit the mattress. They flighted him out of there. Like we heard the snap, saw him hit, and we were just like, oh fuck. Because usually when they break, they're able to aim for the mat or whatever. I say usually like it's a common occurrence. It was not a common occurrence when the sticks broke. We just happened to see it more than once a year for 4 years straight. And then they got better equipment when I left. Guess you had to break all the sticks to get new ones, right? But when he broke that stick, I went up to the coach and said, never mind.
I was about to say.
Never mind.
That's the reason I didn't go Airborne Ranger. Had that same thing happen to me. I never thought I'd see a guy pole vault. Ever. No, I dreamt that none of my chutes opened up the night before I signed my contract.
So you said, fuck Airborne Ranger. I don't want to do that. I had a bad dream.
I regret
That was
it
a premonition.
every day.
Yeah, but you don't know what could have been. Where it could have led you. How it could have ended.
No, but I know where I am.
And a million other choices could have led differently, too. Don't let that Airborne one get you. How often I wish I'd made a different military choice, but then I'm like, it could have ended differently for me too. I might not have came home.
I have survivor's guilt. I feel like I got robbed of that. I feel like this is the shitty situation that I've been able to piece back together because there was really nothing planned for me after the military. I just got lucky enough to make it back. I just threw a big giant wrench in plans.
Yeah.
So now I'm stuck, no cash, no funder, no sponsor.
But you got cash, or you got a job.
Yeah, that's mainly, I mean, no sponsor, you know, like I kind of sit here and feel like I'm going to change the topic, man, and finish rolling this joint or blunt.
Air it out. But it is drink, so it's something everyone lives with in the military eventually if they make it to that point. And it's something you just gotta say, well, a million different choices could have led me to a million different ways.
Make your own choices. Make your own choices. Don't let something persuade you to make a choice. Because at the end of the run, you don't want to look back and think about the things you did for somebody else and how it's affected your life, rather than doing what you wanted to do.
Future's foggy, past is clear.
Very, very true.
The only thing guaranteed is the next few minutes.
The only thing we are guaranteed in this universe, the only thing that will ever happen is change. Nothing will ever be the same.
What's that song I play every now and then? And he's like, growing up, we thought growing up would be
Stressed out. 21 Pilots.
Oh,
now we're stressed
hello, Chris
out.
Broker. How are you? We're just hanging out. I'm about to turn on the pump again. We're cycling it on and off, 5-10 minutes at a time. Just chatting inside the truck, in the shade of the truck. Where are you from, Chris? What's the temperature out there? Wait a minute. Wonder if this is Chris from my Discord. Egg it out, egg it out. My phone's on the charger right now. It's at 5%. It ain't gonna charge it, so I don't want to take it off the charge and walk around with it. So I'm gonna be walking around in a minute, leaving you guys with the music for a second so I can cycle on the pump again. We're waiting for the pump to clean up so that we can then tie it in and go to the next one, and or go back to the shop. It's the tail end of the stream. We've just been chit-chatting right here in the truck, letting it pump, getting the material cleared out. In fact, I'm going to go check on that right now.
Yeah, 1 second, bro.
This song's good. It's pumping nicely. Alright, alright. Retracted. Mr. Extra retracted his message. I'm sure it was something appropriate. Right now, again, we're just hanging out in the truck. And then I could tie the tank in. And we could say goodbye to well number 7.
Also known as the 3-week well.
3-week well. Boss man, if you're in the chat, he doesn't mean that. It has been about a week though.
My first one was the 3-week well.
Was it 3 weeks or 4?
It was close to 3.
It was close to 3. Yeah, that golf course. How deep did I was about out of cable.
Like 280.
Yeah, I was about out of cable. Because I was getting worried it had swapped over to the other drum, right?
I was starting to think it was going to be like that every job.
And I kept telling her, I was like, it's not like this every job. It's not. This is that one time you get a bad job.
I'm just thinking in my head, if this is a rare occasion, then fucking hey, I'm sold. And now I realize, not really rare. What the fuck is that?
Is it still pumping? It is.
Oh, I hear another truck. That's what I heard. I hear it backing up right now.
I like this song.
Over there.
I like them.
Or I hear your music.
Maybe it's my music. It doesn't sound that bad. I still hope it's no copyright. I don't know. It says no copyright on the channel. The music channel, the title of the song is 30 million subscribers special, copyright free.
Well,
that's the name of the song. As y'all can see, I'm cruising around 500.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Jocking the bitches and slapping the hoes. Is that the lyrics? I feel like those are the lyrics.
I said every word I knew.
Made me look like the asshole. I don't jock bitches or slap hoes. I do jock something of my own.
I just celebrate with nappy hoes. Autograph bitches and crappy hoe. I don't know. The Beastie Boys.
Oh shit.
Oh mom, you're just jealous. It's the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, the Beastie Boys. And she's still pumping, looking good, milky white, kind of clear through in the shade. Oh, people. Thanks for hanging out with us so far. We already broke down the rig. Here. Oh God, it's still staring at me. So she's broken down. She's even pumping right over there into that bucket, or as someone said, peeing into the bucket. Ralph's hanging out in the passenger side with me. Yep, he's hanging out. But that's our day right now. So hopefully...
Hanging out in the back of the bus.
I hated the back. I'm going to be honest, like everyone, when we were growing up, wanted to be in the back. I like the seat with the wheel. Because no one else wanted to sit there, and because I was like fucking less
We
than...
didn't have a wheel in any other seat except the bus driver's seat. You really did ride the short bus, didn't you?
No, well, I mean, there was a one time, but it wasn't that short compared to my height.
Oh, boy.
No, there was... I kid you not, in the bus I drove, it was like seat 7 or 8. There was the wheel well right there near the window. Right? Okay. Oh, the wheel. I got you now. A dad dry humor joke. See? I got you. Yeah,
no, that's what I thought you were talking about with the steering wheel.
No, I sat on that because like I was so small, and
I like
no one else wanted to see
because they had a little bit more leg room.
I felt like I had all the leg room. Like it was like it just kind of kicked my legs out a little bit.
The biggest thing about the hump seat, nobody could kick your feet either. Like that's what if you sat on it, you were great.
No one else wanted those
sitting,
seats, man.
Sitting behind it was a little aggravating, but
they'd see that, and it was always me and some other short girl.
We had assigned seats on my buses, so
Miss Howell didn't do that to us. She wanted to. Weren't you just at 420 subs? Oh, dude's on meth. Who's on meth? Bryce is messaging me. Weren't you just at 420 subs? Now you're at 560. Am I at 560, Bryce? That's awesome to know. What's up? Are you saying this dude's on meth? He just seen one of my shorts pop up and he looked at the channel and we're at 560 subs. Yes, sir.
Why's Bryce got your shorts?
friendly neighbor thing.
Oh, okay.
We like to hang out. I leave my shorts at his house. Wait. I know where this is going now. I know where this is going. I am not on meth. In fact, the only thing I have touched is THC. The only thing I've smoked is THC. And tobacco carcinogens. Very popular choice down here in Florida. Tobacco.
And it's pretty popular around a lot of the world.
Yes, it's probably a very popular classification that is not a drug. Cancer, tobacco cancer. And that's pretty fucking clear. I know I'll cycle it off, cycle it on, and it'll get clearer and clearer every time. Every time! So right now we're just hanging out with you guys. Ricardo, thanks for dropping the comment. If I look like I'm on meth, I gotta state I am not. It's the beard. It might even be my eyes or the hair. I don't know about Ralph. His business is his own, but I'll make a clarification. I've never seen him act like he's on meth. But if you're on meth all the time, all day, every day and night, how will they ever know if you're not on it?
The fact that you're not sleeping. I mean, that's pretty
the
good
fact that you're not sleeping.
I'm telling you, you're not gonna fucking do meth and come out here every fucking day of the week.
How else are you gonna know what to steal? Look, there's all that steel out there that you can steal. If you're on meth, you'll find a way to steal the steel. So I'm like, that's why the boss... I've been with 3 companies, and they're all the same. Do not lock the doors. We'd rather have them steal the shit inside the truck than replace a broken window. Okay, but isn't the shit in the truck like a little bit more than a broken window? Yeah, but you're losing time when you gotta replace a window. Fuck. I ain't got AC. Now I do. I got a broken window. I can air flowing in now and everything. No, that's a rant.
One could argue you can also roll the window down.
Let me write back to Bryce. Yep. I had to tell Bryce, yeah, I'm not sure how many subscribers there are. You're the one that told me. You're the one that told me, Bryce. I am gonna steal that piece of plank right there, though. I feel like I had that plank on my truck, didn't I?
No, I didn't bring it over here because
I'm gonna steal it.
If they came, I didn't want them looking around to find it, and it ended up being over there.
Bryce says he didn't know I was streaming. He saw my short. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that plank. It's one of their boards, or is that one of their...
It looks like one of their form boards. Like it might just be an extra. It's next to the garbage. That guy was laying on it that day.
Oh, he was using it as a... Okay, as a spot to lay down.
I did grab that one, though. And I know that one was a form board. It had cement on it.
Okay, we got boards. You think I'd be able to drive on that one if it's blocked up, like on the back? Or do you think it'll snap in half? Yeah, I think it'll snap like a Kit Kat. Burying bodies. The Fool in the Rain says burying bodies. Not yet. I mean,
I'm not at liberty to discuss my actions during that
time
frame.
Right, what happened was what happened. Fuck. No, right now we're pumping off our water. It's over yonder. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Wrong thing to zoom in on. He put it right where I was zooming in on. So right now it's pumping off. It's catching any material. I'm gonna go check it here in a moment. Our rig is broken down. She's a beaut.
It don't work no more.
Yeah, she's done. She's on holiday till tomorrow when we can get it fixed up. You said no?
She's on holiday until Friday.
Oh, you think because you won't be
Thursday's a
here.
holiday.
It's a federal holiday.
Isn't it?
It is. The 19th? No, is that Friday or is it Thursday?
Thursday.
What's today's date?
The 17th.
Shit, I thought it was the 16th. I've been thinking it's been Monday all day. I've been saying happy Monday and shit. Feels like how Monday should have been. I'm going to be honest on that one.
Yesterday was like this, except we only did it for half the day.
Except I was fighting with myself the whole time on, it's not going to work, I need to call him, and then it would get lighter in color. I'm like, not yet. And I told him, I've been pumping it for a few hours. I know I told him that.
I think so.
I didn't say no 10 minutes pumping. I know it wouldn't work out in 10 minutes. Oh, it dropped down to 4%. So I am losing battery power. It's probably that music I'm giving you guys. I feel like that was better than half the things I see on my For You page on all the trends. That little shuffle I just did. I don't know what I just did. I won't repeat it. But I'm gonna stroke myself here and be like, I did better than half the trends.
You have to get a bigger vocabulary, buddy.
I don't need a bigger vocabulary.
Well, you can't go around telling people you stroke yourself.
That's exactly what I was doing. I was stroking my confidence.
Oh my lord. I'm so glad I waited for you to finish that word.
I knew what I was saying. I knew what I was saying. Build it up. Burying bodies. Folks, thank you for hanging out with me so far. We've been in the truck for about 25 minutes, maybe even longer. You guys have the proof right there on the video. Cycling the pump on and off before I tie it in and move on to the next one. It's still pulling a massive amount of rock, so I'm just trying to clear that up before I go on. Man, you got 1 2/3 of a serving there.
You can have both.
No, thank you. 3 cookies is a huge amount. How many sugars did it say?
I don't know how many it's got, but I ate almost all of them.
10 servings per container. So there's 30 cookies in there. It says about 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like that's bullshit. I think there's 12 in each row. Might only be 10. I don't know. 5 grams of fat per 3 cookies.
That's 5. And it's at the halfway line.
I feel like back in the day they used to say how many, like, they didn't give you a serving size of 3. They added like a serving size of 5 or 10. And the numbers were much higher though, because, you know, it's lower number now. You get some protein out of that though. It's got to be all the milk in there. Assuming there's milk.
Egg. The egg.
Milk solids. Is there egg? I don't see egg.
That's how they make the cookie stuff, isn't it?
I don't see egg. Wheat, milk, soy, sulfites, wheat flour, sugar, palm oil, cornstarch, invert syrup. The fuck is invert syrup?
It's upside down.
we had a guy in California. He was a Marine, and I'll remember the name later, because we used to make fun of him. It went in sequence of Rufio, because we would call him by his name, but we did it in the Peter Pan sequence of Rufio. But he was dumb, and We got him convinced. We said if you take the 0 or the 2% milk because you like the flavor more, right? He's like, yeah, man, I hate 0, but I'm trying to be more bulky. I don't need all that fat. Take the 2% and skim it through a fork into your glass, and it'll catch all the fat. He was doing it for about a week. We then when he realized it, that we were fucking with him, he definitely chased all of us. Every chance he got, he would try to trip or fuck with us. Well worth ribbing. We said, come on, man. You're streaming it through a fork, and it's just kind of dribbling back into it. How is that at all catching it? Fuck you guys. But you felt like it was working. That's the thing. 9, 8 likes, 12 people, 9 people. I think that's the end of the stream for now. It has been an hour and 10 minutes hanging out with y'all. And I don't want to waste too much more of my battery. It's dying. It's down to 3% now. I say waste. Hanging out with you guys is not a waste. It's been fun for me anyway. But I am going to end the game on that note. Ralph has his own channel, Ralph Land
5226.
5226. He likes to walk and talk. So go give him some love.
I haven't really done walking.
All be easy and have a good time. We're going to get this tank tied in and